that, disabled people are not treated well by law enforcement and, in fact, are vulnerable to police violence as much as possible. So this piece is in the Arizona Republic, and the headline reads Tucson officer who fatally shot man in wheelchair, not charged by grand jury. Lord, who is sitting on these grand juries? Klansmen? Yes, I already know. Quickly, a Pima County grand jury found that there was insufficient evidence to charge a Tucson police officer who shot and killed a man in a wheelchair back in 2021. After former police officer Ryan Remington fatally shot a man in a motorized wheelchair in November 2021, it was announced that he would not be charged with manslaughter in August 2022 by Pima County attorney Laura Conover. But the case went to the grand jury and found that there was not enough evidence to pursue. However, the state still could decide to charge. According to Tucson police, Officer Remington fatally shot the man who was identified by police as Richard Lee Richards. I remember this now. At a Lowe's parking lot near Valencia and Midval Park. Yep. Midval Park roads at about 6 p.m. on November 29th, 2021. Remington was working off duty as a security guard when he responded to a shoplifting call nearby at the Walmart. That's right. The Tucson Police Department fired Remington on November 30th, 2021, the day after the shooting occurred. How come they didn't charge him? Again, it's not enough for these cops just to get fired. They kill people. Police said that an employee informed them that they confronted the shoplifting suspect, Richards, to show a receipt for the toolbox that he was suspected of taking. He pulled out a knife, allegedly, again, and told the employee, "Here's your receipt." Okay, and you know what? Let's say he did pull out a knife, okay? If he's in a wheelchair, you have an advantage if you were a standing able person. Let's not act. I mean, let's not be. I'm not gonna fuck around. I mean, a knife is a fucking knife. But the nigga said, "Here's your receipt," and kept it pushing. You need to leave him alone, basically. Officer Stephanie Taylor also responded to the scene. After the officers told Richards not to enter the Lowe's, Remington fired his gun 9 times into Richards' back and side, causing Richards to immediately fall from his chair. He was pronounced dead at the scene. No charges filed. The grand jury said there was insufficient evidence to charge this former Tucson police officer with manslaughter, even though he shot a disabled man who was motoring away from him 9 times in the back and the side. God help this nation. And the thing is, there's some stories I want white people to see, but I know white people don't watch. They're not watching my show. Not like they need to be watching it. And big up to our radical whites. I love y'all so much. You know I do. Because again, Friday French, Quaker anarchists, David Silver, there's no fucking way y'all could be racist and still be here. There's no way in the world. There's no way in the world. But it's the other whites. With the other whites, I would love for the other whites to be listening, but they don't be listening.